Texas is planning on redistricting their state in order to create 5 additional Republican House seats. They are not the only Republican state that is going to try and do this. Florida is going to try and do this. But the problem that Florida has is that Ron DeSantis is too stupid to understand that the way he's trying to do it is going to hurt him.
I do. That this next census, whether they do it mid-decade, which I know they've considered doing another census, because I think you have to do it once every 10 years. It doesn't mean you can't do it more than every 10 years under the Constitution. They should do it and count people that are legally allowed to be here. How many seats would California lose if you only counted lawful people, citizens? They would lose a lot of seats because they're a sanctuary state. For us, we would stand to gain because we did not spend money to try to count illegals, because I don't think that that's constitutionally proper. That is ultimately going to be resolved by the U.S. Supreme Court, because I do think the Trump administration is going to put in for a census that is not going to count foreign nationals, that is just going to count U.S. citizens. And that's really the way that I think that's what the founding fathers intended.
I think you're wrong in every aspect of what you're talking about. I know the Constitution has always been a little murky for you, so I'd like to clarify it. It says that it must be carried out every 10 years. It doesn't say multiple times throughout the 10 years, every 10 years. And it's based on, I don't know, what does it say? The population, not the citizens, not specific people you like and don't. Population. Glad we clarified what the founding fathers intended. Because if we're going off intentions of the founding fathers, the Second Amendment is definitely getting revamped, because the intention was for muskets and flintlock pistols. But I want to get back to the census. So let's look here. This right here is the 2022 population based on the 2020 census numbers that were released in 2021. As you can see right here, California, Texas, and Florida. But look how much population of unauthorized immigrants Florida has. 1.2 million. And you want to talk about the fact that you think you're going to lose? And just to clarify, these are numbers. And then, just to let you know, California then lost 120,000. And they were the only state to go down in population of unauthorized immigrants. But then I really want to get into the numbers of how many this has added or taken away from. This right here is from the years 2019 to 2023. As you can see, the GOP stands to gain more legislation control. Does anybody else see that? I truly think this is a great thing to look at. You can find this on census.gov. So up there is seats gained and seats lost for the U.S. House of Representatives. As you can see, Texas gained 2 seats. California lost a seat. Florida gained a seat. California lost a seat. Now, this was the 2010 census that was done 10 years prior. Texas gained 4 seats that year. Florida gained 2. California did not gain or lose a seat due to immigration population. So I'm just very curious, how come these numbers, Ron, do not show what you are making claims about? Because it seems like over the years, the population in the states that you claim are gaining seats are actually decreasing. So in 2022, and in 2024, California decreased its immigration population. And even if we went off the 2020 census, they didn't gain a seat, but you did. But you are. And even if we redid it and just did it by citizens, California really wouldn't lose as many seats as you think, and you definitely wouldn't be gaining them. But again, the Constitution is clear. You do it based on population. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's only about population. Nowhere in there did they ever try to clarify citizens or Americans or anything like that. They did it by population of state. Mom, educational only.
Ron opens his mouth and doesn't realize some of the shit he's saying, right? This reminds me of when he was on the campaign trail. And he told a reporter openly, yeah, our plan is to ballot harvest. That's illegal, asshole. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to change the way that we count, and we're going to wind up gaining seats. No, you're not. No, you're not. You don't have that many fewer undocumented immigrants in your state than California does, you fucking idiot.